Well, I think number one, the product that you have must be convergent with the speech you're giving. So the challenge for all of us is to have a book on the subject we speak on, or a speech on the subject we write on, and then break the book down so the products are convergent. So don't have a single product. So out of your book, have an audio recording. Out of your audio recording, have a video recording. Out of your video recording, have a facilitated series of 5 that somebody else can facilitate that breaks it down into individual concepts so that the person who buys the book can go to the next level of participation. You want to keep them in the loop of your products, not just engage them in a single product.
Fantastic. What is a good way to innovate as a speaker? Getting new ideas is very difficult. Do you know ways to easily get new ideas?
Well, the easiest way to get new ideas is go to the library, or you could use Google or any search. I like to go to the library, and I sit there for a day, and I pull out books, and I read chapter headings. And chapter headings are the most inspirational categories. It's like every chapter heading is a slogan, and every slogan is a theme, and every theme excites you to some level of thinking that takes you from where you're at somewhere else.
Okay, so that's the more impersonal way. What is the most effective way getting in touch with other people in order to...
Well, use your audience. Okay. So in other words, at the end of every presentation, don't ask them what they thought about how well you spoke. Ask them what you talked about they'd like to know more about. Or ask them what you didn't talk about that they should have asked you to talk about that you're going to talk about when you come back. And now you've got this qualitative research thing going on all the time with people feeding you stuff. The other thing is read hot magazines. You know, look at the way magazines are set up. Look at the way they design the hook in the magazine to get you interested in the magazine, okay? Like, for example, I find things like, you're too busy to be successful. Oh, you're successful, but you're too busy to be successful. And then I unpack that. That came from a magazine article.
Fantastic. If you are at an NSA convention, what is the most use out of it for you?
I think getting below the surface and talking to other people about what is in their life that has changed since the last time we were together.
Okay.
What have they discovered since the last time we were together?
Okay. Could you please tell the German speakers what's your main success secret as a speaker is, or 2?
Okay, that's good. My main success has always been connecting the outside of me with the inside of me. In other words, not to look at me through the ratings they give me, but the ideas that seem to connect with them that I'm speaking on. Because I believe that long-term success in the speaking business is always attaching yourself to the changing need of your audience base. So where is their brain from where you're at? Where can they take you from where they're at? I'll give you one. For example, Hertz Rental Car. Got out of the rental car business because they found out by talking to their primary customer that the customer wanted to get out of the airport had nothing to do with the car. So they moved to, destination management. And we as speakers need to continue to do that. But what we do is we don't get engaged with our audience before our speech. We only get engaged with our audience after our speech. That's a huge mistake. Today, if you're not calling 5 or 6 of the participants that are going to be in the audience, that are the movers and shakers in whatever community that is, and talking to them for 10 or 15 minutes on the phone and asking them if you can record it and listening to it 4 or 5 times, you're not going to be relevant over time. First of all, you're not going to lock into the group. And secondly, you're not going to find the thing. You're not going to find the thing. People say, here's what came to me. So I do these interviews, and now we do 2 kinds of interviewing. I do one-on-one over the phone, and we do a e-zine email interview with 250 people. So in other words, we send out a questionnaire. The emails are given to us by the client, which gives us the emails of the participants. We send out a questionnaire. 15% of them finish it off, give it back to us. We turn it into a white paper, and all of a sudden we're handing the client things they didn't know that they wanted to know on top of the stuff I'm able to gather. I'll give you one. I work with business owners. Business owner says, I don't need anything, my people do. Boom. Woke me up. So I'm not speaking to them, I'm speaking through them. So I talk a lot about what you need to do with your people that I'm going to help you do with your people because you don't want to be helped.
Okay.
So these are the things that come to me when I connect at that level. And the post environment. I mean, we're in a technological world. Why are we not posting a branded site for the participants they can go to after the program is over, get your workbook, download it, get a video clip that was taken at the event. So you brand. So for example, Wininger.com/Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen, like DQ or Winninger. I'll give you one. Stihl chainsaws.
Okay.
Okay, I worked for them for 3 years. So I get done speaking to them, and it's my website /STAIHL, Stihl.
Okay.
It's a one-page site, talks about what I talked about, gives them a video clip, okay, gives them a PDF of my handouts, because I don't do handouts, now it's a PDF of the handouts, gives them a way to talk to me, ask me a question, and I give the people at the event the key to get into it.
Okay.
So it's exclusive. Huge way to connect. Because my point is, are you doing speeches or you're starting a movement? And if you're starting a movement, you got to have a community. And if you want a community, you got to have 5 points of contact,
Okay.
right?
Fantastic.
And I'm looking forward to coming to Germany, because I was in Frankfurt, went to Strasbourg, should have met with a speaker.
We'll definitely invite you to
Okay.
one of our conventions, and I thank you very much.
I bought the ticket already.
Tom, thank you very much. Do you have a